That was beautiful. It's a whole vibe over there on that stage. It's crushing. A whole thing. I want to welcome you guys out there in internet land to our 6th installment of the In Solidarity series. This week we are featuring Shook Black on the drums, an insanely inventive drummer, and he has a great crew with him today, and I'll let him tell you more about that. The crowd, you can hear him in the background. Before we get too far into the night, though, I want to let you guys know how this works. Everyone is here today of their own accord. There is no real money involved except for what you kind people are willing to donate. We are raffling off a $100 gift certificate this evening to the 1905. It's like the best pizza in the world. Well, that's just what I think.
Thank you, Bethany.
$100 gift certificate. It's $20 to buy in. So anyone that drops $20 into either the PayPal or the Venmo will get put into the raffle, and we will pick a winner at the end of the week. And one of you lucky people will go home with $100 worth of pizza. I mean, you know, it's worth it. And not just because of the pizza, but also because these artists are phenomenal and up here just doing their thing. So, Shook.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm wonderful. It's good to be here.
It's good to have you. You are killing it up there. It's beautiful, beautiful sounds coming from that stage.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about who you've got with you up there today?
Well, today with me, normally F2B is just like a three-piece. It's a trio. And I normally have Sam Arnold on bass.
Crushing.
And Charlie Brown, the third, on keys.
Yeah, Charlie. This is his fourth, fifth.
Oh, wow.
He's just getting hired. I don't know what's happening.
Doing the thing.
It's just happening.
Well, yeah, of course. He's just like the most killing guy in the city.
I know.
One of them, okay, let me not be biased. One of the most killing guys in the city.
There's at least three of them on the stage right now.
Well, I mean,
there's that part. That part. There's that sound. So what you been up to? How's I mean, we don't get to gig anymore like we used to. You don't have much going on. What are you doing with yourself? You're making music, making a record, doing anything crazy?
You know what? I feel like I try to not put a lot of stress on myself. I'm a very busy musician, right? So playing music is my job. It's not only just my job, it's like my passion in life. It's the reason why I started initially wanting to be a musician. But so lately I'm normally busy all the time, working hard, and then COVID hit, and had some work lined up, but it kind of knocked out all of my work, and I mean, it's knocked out all of my work for almost basically, indefinitely seems like. But it kind of gave me a time to kind of refocus, like take some time to relax and get my body in order, get my mind right, keep my soul right. A lot of times we as musicians, it's not only our career, but again, we chose this career because of our passion, because of our love for it. And it's hard when your passion and your love and your, in a sense, I won't say hobby because it's deeper than that, becomes your career. Because you have the whole thing mixed together instead of it being individual, where you can separate the two and kind of have some balance. They're both mixed in together. So for me, working so much, it just kind of started to burn me out. Yeah. Even though I love music, I love what I do. I have the best job in the world. I have the best job in the world. I don't care what anybody says. We have the best job in the world. We get to express ourselves in a way that most people don't have the chance or don't find in their lives. Like, it really is a part of us. So to not have that and to just be able to just really, it's kind of like 6 and 1 half does it, you know what I mean? Like, it's up and down. It's been weird not being able to gig and explore my passion and my career, but also kind of great to be able to like settle in and take a minute to step back and really refocus and really fine-tune some stuff, as well as pursue some other passions that I have. There's other things that I like to do, or I'm multifaceted, but I don't get a chance to really explore that based upon always working and being a musician. So it's just kind of giving me the chance to kind of refocus, find my love for drums again, find my love for music again, that thing that makes you want to get up and practice and get on your instrument and do the thing, and also some time to like relax and chill. Right. So I've been putting no stress on myself about this time.
That's wonderful.
We already got enough stress as is.
Right.
Okay, COVID knocked out pretty much all of the fun stuff we normally do, or any other type of whatever, So I just decided, you know what, let me not put any extra stress on myself. Let me enjoy this time.
I'm glad to hear that, and what you're saying there, I've heard so many musicians also reiterate as well that the pressure of working like constantly and having your passion be your career, be, I mean, you're right, hobby is not really the right word because it is deeper than that, but all those things really pile up. So to have a little space to be able to take some time and breathe and then reapproach your music with a little bit more energy, I think it's healthy for all of us. And I'm glad that you're here with us today, though. I don't know if you noticed that you've got a little screen in front of you and people are talking at you.
Yeah, I see some people, Bethany and Bob and Daniel.
Bob
What's up,
Smith
everybody?
says, shook Matthew equals Tony Williams. Shook Black equals
Hey,
Tony Williams.
man,
That's
that
some
is
big
a hell
words.
of a compliment. You saying something real. That's my favorite drummer. Come on, man. Thank you, dude.
That's a
awesome.
lot of love right there. And here we got Bethany Hedges, who's a regular. Just clap, clap, clapping along to everything.
Thank you, Bethany.
June Bug's showing some love. Our
Thank
friends.
you. Yeah, the garlic knots are fire.
Oh, they are.
And the music.
Well, you know what? I think you guys should play another, speaking of music, play another song, and we'll catch up a little bit later. I want to remind everyone out there that we are relying on your generosity this evening. So if you have it in you, please go ahead and donate some funds to these amazing musicians and to this wonderful production team that is putting this together for you today. And if you can't do that, that's all right. I know times are tough out there. We just ask that instead of donating, then you share this stream and get it out to your friends, your family, people that might be interested in supporting artists during this insanely difficult time. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Share it.
Share it.
Spain.
No. I like it.
That was killer. Man, you guys are so good. Sam, what is up? You're so good. It's such a
He's
pleasure
so
to hear
good.
you.
Pleasure to play.
It's so nice. It's been, I mean, I feel it's like you Shook I got to see at the Cathedral Jazz Fest briefly play. Was when you played with Saida.
Ooh, that was fun.
That was
a
fun.
good time.
It was good to see you there, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. There's been so many musicians that just I haven't been able to see.
Yeah, it feels like I haven't seen anybody.
Yeah, weird. Strange. I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder what's up with that. That's,
You know, you see people for, especially like these guys, I was seeing them at least like once or twice, maybe even 3 times a week, and then to like not see them for 4 or 5 months now.
right.
I mean, we're kind of, I know me, I'm rusty. I mean, I've been playing some stuff, but this set is hard. I'm like, hey, y'all, wait, hold on. Let me just hold on. Pause for a second. This music is not easy. Like, we might make it kind of look easy, but
Charlie just shook his head no.
We're up, man. I'm sweating hard under this mask, first of all. But other than that, I'm sweating hard under this mask. It is hot. It's hot in here.
There's lights.
Yeah, this music is hard, but I picked a good set. I picked a set that was hard for a specific reason. Like, I was tired of like going to shows and seeing musicians slack off or just like, excuse me, do stuff. we on my life. Half-ass do stuff, and you know what, like half play, and then also too, like that's not interesting. I don't want to come to a show and see something. I don't want to go to a show and it not make me want to play. I feel like when I go to a show, I need to want to leave that show and want to get on my drum set. If I don't feel like that, if I can leave your show early, I'm sorry, I'm not impressed. And I feel like that we should, as musicians, if this is our not only our passion but our job, we get paid to do this. People come in and half of our like living sometimes is off of tips when it comes to shows.
Right.
So if we should be playing the audience happy. Like we're gonna play ourselves happy. This is what we do, but we should be playing the audience happy. So I picked songs that made the musician stay in it the whole set. There's no breaks.
Right.
Even for myself, like I can't slack. I have to literally play the hell out of these songs every time I play them. And if I don't, you can tell. You know? So, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you got to push yourself. That's such a big part of
long story short, we're up
right.
here sweating hard.
They're sweating.
It's a hard sweat.
It's really happening. It's really happening in there. But no, I mean, it's important to push yourself. I think I'm glad that you have that mentality of always doing so. You know, it's important. But I can, you know, it's like it's crazy to not play for so long and then suddenly be like, wait, what have you done to yourself, Shook?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, like I've been practicing here and there, you know, but again, I've been taking it kind of easy. And even still, like again, these songs require a lot. It requires a lot of just not just like being able to like wail, you know what I mean, but to have like musicianship. Like I can't just get up here and play anything I want to play, even though it sounds like I'm playing a lot of stuff. It really is in correlation with everything that's happening. Like
right.
If you listen like attentively the rest of this show, you'll see like I'm playing off of everyone. We're all playing off of each other. So I mean,
it's the beauty of jazz.
We want music to where that's interesting for us. We want to play ourselves happy as well as play you happy. So hopefully we're doing that.
I think you are doing it because, I mean, Corey Limawako's out there saying it's fire, and, you know, that's a big compliment.
You know, we do fire things.
Fire things. Got Miss Ashley Nelson out there saying that she misses you and that she appreciates you, and she's, oh, what a sweetheart.
Give the baby loves for
and,
me.
Oh, Sean, got that world's finest love coming in, too.
Sean.
So y'all are you're killing it. Just keep going, you know. I want to hear more. More. Again, you are listening to Shook Black and his crew. This is the In Solidarity series, the 1905, donation-based. As he mentioned earlier, you know, artists are now just working for tips, and that is real talk. This is all tip-based, so if you can give a little bit, give a little bit. If you can give a lot, give a lot. If you can share, but do something. They're working out here. Beautiful. So beautiful. Hey, Bob, don't you worry. There's a lot more than 5 people watching. Maybe just the one stream you're looking at has 5 people. But no, we've got people tuning in. We got friends saying hi. I noticed that I saw some comments on Charlie's feed that aren't showing up here. But Matt Tabor says you guys are killing. Yeah. Franz. Vince West says, well, Shook Black with the guns out, I think is what he meant to say.
Oh, sorry. You probably need the mic to hear me. It's kind of how this thing works, right?
Yeah. Yeah, lots of love. Got some UK love coming in, too.
UK love. Dominic, yo, long time, man. Thanks for tuning in, boss.
That's awesome. So you're taking it easy. You're kind of, getting used to the new normal. What's going to happen in the next couple of months? Are you going to start trying to play a little bit more, or just kind of hoping that things go back to normal? I know it's kind of a crazy time right now. It doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon. Collaborations, anything that you're thinking about?
I'm working on some collabs right now with a few DJs. I'm really kind of trying to settle in on my tracks for my own album.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're going to make an album?
Yeah.
You're going to do an album?
I've been working on this for forever.
Well, let's talk about it some more because that's exciting.
I've been working on an album for forever. I mean, it's been a dream of mine for a long time. It's kind of the same thing with working as a drummer. I work a lot. I get calls that are like, hey, can you come play in an hour?
Right.
Or can you be here like in the next right now? Or can you play tomorrow? And I need you to learn 30, 40 songs. So
it can be hard to focus on your own personal projects because of that then, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like, it's hard to actually put the energy towards your own things and have the energy to be creative. I feel like once we're continuously creating with other people, I'm continuously making other people's thing better, or at least trying to. So when you go to sit down, you're like, ooh, I want to make something. I feel like you have to pull it out of you.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, where's my creative juices that I normally have? And I feel like we kind of just like sap ourselves. So during this time, it's been cool because I found my love for drumming all over again, which is great to be as old as I am and find it again. And it's allowed me to, do some collabs and work on some music and really settle in on this project and kind of decide on what genre I guess I want to be. No, not necessarily genre, but just
You're
like
flexible.
what avenue I want to go into because I'm an eclectic guy.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in a box, but that's
play
it.
some jazz and some rock and some hip hop and some folk and some some country.
Country?
I like all of the things.
That's what makes it. That's what makes music interesting. You can tell there's a lot of inspiration that you're pulling from. Is that coin sound?
That keeps me working as well. But it also just like I'm trying to figure out like what avenue I want my album to go in. I feel like I'm just gonna make music.
Yeah.
And see who likes it.
Yeah, that's how you show the people who you are.
Yeah. So instead of just like, doing the artist thing, I don't know, but what about? Just gonna do it.
Yeah, and just do it. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
I'm excited to see what you come up with. Michael Sanchez says, I can't tell you how much I've been loving this. It's feeding my soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks to Sam Arnold for sharing the stream. Thank you, Sam. Killing it. This band is on stage killing it right now. I think that this is like a really special trio of people. And I hope y'all are feeling it out there, too.
And you're amazing, too, Sarah. Come on. Everybody give Sarah a home clap.
Okay. It's not. Thank you, Shook. I appreciate it.
No, seriously, we wouldn't even be doing this thing if it wasn't for you. Like your dream is, or I don't know if it's your dream, but like what we talked about, I know it's an ambition of yours is coming to fruition, and it's helping so many artists and so many musicians. Like, we wouldn't be here doing this, and we want to be doing this because we miss doing the thing, and we wouldn't be here doing this without you.
Wow, that's very kind of you to say.
Thank you for creating this platform, and to Left Door for doing all the streaming. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do this either.
I know, their rig is beautiful.
1905 as well, everybody involved.
1905,
everybody
sure.
gets a clap. Thank you, Bethany. Clap it up.
Clap, clap, clap. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and doing this. I think that it's wonderful to, especially after all this time that people have had off, to see those creative juices come out when people are feeling a little bit pent up to be able to play again. So I'm just grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that we have an audience that's tuned in and down to support. But this is all community, you know. This is a community endeavor, and to get through this as a community, we're going to have to do it together. And I think everyone feels on board with that. So I'm just proud. I'm proud of our situation. I'm proud of what you're doing.
Right.
Keep it going.
So much.
Yes. Killing. Listen, you know, make me want to, Sammy, make me want to take up the bass and then quit it out of sheer frustration. You two shook. I mean, you guys are nuts. It's amazing. A couple things, y'all want to hydrate for a minute. I will talk about a couple things real fast. We are here tonight at the 1905, like we are every Wednesday night, and the 1905 has been kind enough to provide this wonderful platform. You know, they're open for business. They're selling pizzas. Unfortunately, no live music as of right now. So they've been kind enough to allow us to come in here and set up all of the gear and do the dang thing with a live stream. We ask that, you know, you consider them when you're dinner making schemes, dinner procuring schemes. Ooh, that was tough. And also they have a GoFundMe going right now, because just like the artists out there, it's kind of challenging for the business owners as well, these restaurants, small business. You know, COVID is just doing what it's doing, and it's not doing good things for a lot of us. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, you know, tonight I'm here to represent a nonprofit, Musicians in Solidarity. We are a nonprofit aimed at building more equity within the music industry, and we have a lot of ways we go about doing that. but you're seeing one of them tonight, which is the goal to provide platforms for Black and Indigenous artists. Make sure that that conversation is happening and that you guys are here to witness it, to know how hard people work, and make sure that those platforms are available to all people of all colors all across the world, or at least in our backyard of Portland, Oregon. That's kind of where we're starting. But if you want to know more about Musicians in Solidarity, you can head to our Facebook page. You can also follow us on Instagram. But yeah, we're out there. We have a website coming soon, and we want to make sure that we keep in touch with you so you can see what we're working on next. But right now, we're really focused on the artists. We're focused on making sure that their art can be seen, heard, and appreciated by the people that want to see, hear, and appreciate it. So with that being said, y'all want to play another song? Charlie, you did. Charlie had to lie down. Charlie needs a massage. He needs some chiropractic work. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in to the In Solidarity series with Shook Black. Friendly reminder that this is all donation based. Give artists some love. They're out here working hard for it. Ding, 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 as Charlie would say. Or go ahead and share it, or bring some friends in, bring some people in that might want to have their soul fed this evening, because that's what these gentlemen are doing for all of us. Thank you. killing. Okay. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. These live streams are crazy because I feel like after something like that, everyone would be shouting and screaming, woo, oh my God. But there's just me and the boys, Moses and Jordan back here. But we appreciate it. Breathing all hard. Sounded so good. Hey, Peter Blood, thanks for checking in. Just so y'all know, in the bottom right-hand corner of the stream, you will see 2 donation options. That is Venmo and PayPal. Both of them are for the Musicians in Solidarity nonprofit, but I assure you that every single cent of that will go to the artists and the production team that is here working with us today. Thank you so much for inquiring, though. It's important to know we have a PayPal at MIS Nonprofit and a Venmo at MIS Nonprofit. Yes. Everything goes to the artists. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank y'all for real. Seriously, we appreciate it. It's a hard time for us. You know, okay, pause. Okay, let me just speak on artists' behalf for a second. This is weird. Well, I think we've covered that. We've covered the weird part. But what we didn't cover, I mean, kind of, somewhat, is the fact that artists are getting, excuse me for lack of better words, their ass kicked right now because there's like nothing for us to do. Our jobs are obsolete in a sense. I mean, we're doing this thing here now, but we're used to doing a thing all the time. So anything that you can give, any donations, especially towards like Left Stream and Musicians in Solidarity, thank you guys. Please, appreciate it. As all as musicians, we always appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it from my heart because as a musician, this is how we get by, this is how we make our living. But again, we appreciate everything that you do, and thank you for tuning in. We do this for ourselves, but also for you.
It's a crazy thing.
There would be no us without you, in a sense. I mean, we would do the thing still, but it would be kind of boring to do the thing for ourselves all the time.
Absolutely. So, well, I mean, and it's important, like, Shook, when you're talking about, like, how totally wrecked the music industry has become because of COVID. It is like there's no possible way to understate that. You can overstate it. I mean, it's like the venues are going to be closing. We're going to be losing so much. And then not to mention that, you know, obviously people aren't working. I think so many of my friends have really struggled to even get through to the unemployment office, let alone getting any of that. So it really is a hustle out there. So you guys tuning in today are doing us a great service by listening, and an even greater service by sharing what you can. Again, this is how we keep the music going. This is how we keep the artists playing. This is how we keep people working until we can figure out a way to move through this. Shook, I've got a question for you real fast.
What's up? What's happening?
I think you're the only drummer I've ever seen, ever in my life maybe, with cymbals up so high. Can you explain it? I need like a tutorial because I don't get it.
So
I've gotten this question a lot.
I'm sure you have. Maybe you like it.
If you see any like old pictures of me drumming, like my cymbals are super low, but I changed them. I wanted them high because I might look young, but I'm getting old. So I got to practice some ergonomics. You know, musician ergonomics, and truthfully, it's a real thing. If you look up drummers, there are certain drummers, they actually, I think it's a guy named Dave Elich. He has a whole program that you can buy that talks about drum ergonomics, and it actually really helps with your ability to move around the drum set a lot faster and a lot more efficiently without hurting your body. That is the number one thing that happens to musicians is there's so much focus on the actual skill and the craft of it, but no real actual talk on the health of it. Like, there's a lot of health issues that come along with being a musician. Like, we're always out traveling, eating weird times a day, eating weird stuff, or just so you know, eating bad stuff, or trying to eat the best that we possibly can, but out late, you know, that stuff has an effect on your diet. Yeah. Right, it has an effect on your body. So,
well, that's interesting. You know, I never would have thought of that, of the ergonomic aspect, but that makes all the sense in the world, like sitting up straighter.
Sitting up high and in my posture. So if I'm sitting down like this with my cymbals low, this is kind of where I feel it, but that's that back posture is only going to last me so long. So I decided to put my cymbals higher. So I had to sit up straight, and you can't miss them because you do miss them if you don't sit up straight. There's actual video recording of me missing cymbals because they're so high.
Oh.
Like literally, legitimately, like, yeah, finishing the lick, like, no cymbal at all. It's the most hilarious thing. But again, that's me playing lazy. There's no reason why I should have missed that cymbal. That's me over accentuating something that I shouldn't have missed that. But I missed it based upon whatever issue hindered me from. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So it allows me to be a better musician. It makes me sit up to my drums and act like I want to play, and then I have to legitimately play accurately, or you get the videos of the missed cymbals.
I'm going to look them all up and put them in
No, don't find them.
No, don't do it.
Don't you find them.
Okay, I promise I won't. No, you guys are killing it tonight. Thank you for that little lesson. I was just curious when I walked in. I was like, how does anyone even... But no, that makes all the sense in the world.
I've heard it plenty of times. You are not the first. I'm sure
Or the
it will
last.
not be the last.
Yeah, I'm sure I won't. You guys are getting a lot of love out here. Yeah, just keep it rolling. You sound amazing. Again, I want to say you got Shook Black on the drums this evening. Got Sam Arnold on the bass. And Charlie Brown III on the keys. I know Charlie just released a single, 2 of them in the last couple of months. So, you know, tune in. I mean, like, that is another thing. Artists are really trying. They're doing all sorts of different things to keep themselves, you know, involved in the craft that they love. So be sure to check these guys out on Instagram and I'd say Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Instagram's better. Instagram's the best. Go to Instagram. Go to Instagram. All right, what y'all got next for us? That was beautiful.
Them
Thank
guys
you.
is good.
What is the name of that song?
It's so good. It's called Message of Hope. It's by one of my favorite bass players. His name is Derek Hodge. Amazing bass player. He plays with Robert Glasper a lot. As a matter of fact, we played a tune earlier that Derek Hodge is on with Robert Glasper called Find You. But if you don't know about Robert Glasper, definitely check his music out. He got some like really killing stuff out. Some great like vibey music too. It's not just all jazz. And then too, he does remakes of songs as well. Like one of the reasons why, well, I love Radiohead, period. But Everything in Its Right Place is also a cover that Robert Glasper does, and it's killer. I think we're gonna do a Robert Glasper cover here maybe in a minute, or
Do it.
possibly, maybe not.
I just want to say that one really moved me quite a bit. You guys played the shit out of that. Sam, you made me cry. You made me cry. It's really, really beautiful. So thank you.
We didn't do that.
I just want to remind you guys that we are here today at the In Solidarity series with Shook Black in his group. He's got Charlie Brown on the keys and Sam Arnold on the bass. This is an all donation based situation. So if you guys can give, we would love it if you could. We're having a great time regardless, and these gentlemen are really throwing down. But I think that deserves a little something. Or share with your friends. Either way, just show some love. Let us know that you're there in the comments, that you're hearing that you're loving what you hear, because I know that I am. Big, huge thanks to Left Door Streaming for bringing all this beautiful gear, making everything look and sound as good as you possibly could for a stream. I think they're really killing the game. Lots of love to 1905 for giving us a space here tonight to do this. And so much love to all of you for tuning in and taking your time on your Wednesday to spend the evening with us, listening to some beautiful music created by some beautiful people. Carry on, gentlemen. Beautiful. Charlie's killing it. Y'all are killing it. Hey, what's up? Ben Jones is saying hi. You know, next week we're gonna have PDX Side Hustle here with Ben Jones and friends, Brian Foxworth and friends.
And friends.
Friends.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Good to see you.
Cassandra
I saw Ben the other day
hi.
at what was he at? Ambassador. That was playing good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna swing by. Saida was playing.
Yeah, they was killing it.
Yeah.
Always killing it.
Want to give
Brian Fox was playing.
Yeah, B Fox. Huge shout out to Peter Blood. Thank you so much for your generous donation. It's stuff like that really helps this move forward. So thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Y'all got one more in you?
Mucho. Oh yeah. I mean, we could. You know.
You want to play one more song though?
Let's play one more. Let's do one more.
All right. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out and sharing your love and sharing your joy and your talents with all of us. It's such a pleasure. It's such an honor. Truly a phenomenal group of musicians on stage. Again, this is the In Solidarity series. This week we are featuring Shook Black. We are here every single Wednesday with a different artist to feature. And we hope that you tune in next time. Next week is PDX Side Hustle. We have Saida Wright coming up. We've got a lot of friends coming up. So please tune in. Check us out, Musicians in Solidarity, Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to give some love to the 1905 Left Door Streaming. And again, this is Shook Black, Sam Arnold, Charlie Brown, coming at you tough from the 1905. Thank you, gentlemen.